Hey guys, so I kind of just realized that I haven't made a video today, and yeah, so I've been kind of running around since this morning, and so I had to help my mom out with a bingo game, and then I had to go back to my grandma's house, which is my house where I'm here right now, and then I had to grab a whole bunch of 'cause I had left my sketches here because I had an appointment with a tattoo guy at 7. Um, And so then I had to go back to my school because I had a group meeting, not meeting, but like we had a study group, and because our teacher actually scheduled our final for tomorrow, and it's supposed to be next week, and yeah, so because that next week is finals week, but she put it this week, so yeah, she figured that none of us would study and everything, so yeah, so now we just don't have time to study, so whatever happens, kind of happened, yeah. It kind of sucks. So yeah, so I was only able to stay 30 minutes because my appointment was at 7, and it took me like an hour to get into like the city. So yeah, that it's, yeah, I don't really know what else to really say about that. Finally did get to the city. Freaking GPS does what it does and takes me through like all the back roads and everything. Like I don't want to go through everyone's fucking neighborhood. Like GPS, like please stop. Like I'm trying to hit potholes. I'm tired of the last minute make a right, and I'm like I already passed it. And I was like, and then it like reroutes you, and then it does another split second make that left. It's like stop. Like I can't keep up. Please give me like one a route that's like two streets that ahead of me. Like hurry up and reroute, and then this fuck God is like, and but I got there and I talked to him. So we're gonna do the first half, upper half of my sleeve. I'm not gonna show you guys any pictures until after it's done, and then we're gonna do the last part of my lower part of my sleeve. So I'm like like I'm excited and I'm also like really nervous about it too, which is how it was for my first tattoo. Not first tattoo would be my. This is gonna be my second tattoo. It's on my ribs. So yeah, and then I have that little one which I did. So it's like the Zelda kind of sign, Triforce. Yeah, I always say triad when I'm like referring to this thing, and it was like, "What do you mean triad? What is like? No, the other one." Okay, I'll just get them confused. I used to have this symbol as my Halo emblem when back in the day. I can't remember. I think it was probably Halo 2 actually. And I had switched it to the swords later on. So yeah, it was all good. I've had a few changes, but this is always one that kind of stuck with me. So yeah, I actually did this one myself. One of the poke pin methods. I wouldn't recommend. It hurts like a bitch, and then I had to do this one twice. So and I actually met another person, who actually has like a similar tattoo, is the same symbol, and I'm not sure if it's the same symbol. It might be though. It did the same exact way. It was kind of funny, but I use a different type of ink than what he used. So because I actually I'm pretty sure I just used regular ball pen ink to do this, and it was like the regular sewing needle. It was like doot doot doot, and it's so weird because you hear the needle when it pushes through your skin. You hear it like go through the different layers of your skin, and it has to get through the down to the dermis. I don't know. It's too many. It's been a while since I took biology or anything like that, or looked on the internet to see like what layer it was supposed to be. But it takes a little bit to get down to that layer, so that's where it actually, in reference, kind of saves the ink, so that it's not gonna like disappear. That's where when you have a machine tattoo gun, it's just like it automatically pokes into that area. If you're doing my hand, you have to kind of like go all the way down there, and it hurts kind of like a bitch. And so it's like ow, and then like you do it the second time, you don't want to do it as much. So that's why I didn't like kind of save the first time I had it, and I had to redo it, and actually took and saved my skin. It was like had a reload a save point, and, yeah. So fucking nerd. Um, so I'm gonna get my sleeve. It's probably gonna take up like a little bit, like all my shoulder and a little bit possibly on my neck. I'm not sure how far up it's gonna go. It might go like a little bit like up here, which would be cool. I'm excited. I've been designing this tattoo for about 3 years now. So and I and it was supposed to be my first tattoo. It ended up being my third tattoo. So and it's gonna be like a whole bunch of phases. He said this first part gonna take about 4 or 5 hours. So that's about $400 or $500. And I was like, it was like at the same time it's like that's a lot of money, but I know he's gonna do a good job because I've seen his previous work and I've seen him. He's did my second tattoo and it's like I don't want to lowball you because that's what happens when you lowball people with stuff like this. You get shitty tattoos, and I know he's gonna do a good job. So it's like, okay, I can do that. I can do that. I'll figure it out. And if I'm in debt for a little bit longer, which I'm a college student, I'm in debt anyway. So, $500 compared to the $50,000 that I owe for fucking student loans and shit is like, yeah, yeah. So yeah. Um, Other than that, I had came back home. I ate, and I should be doing more of my Japanese homework so I could actually study for my shit. But I didn't do that. I've been looking at fucking videos, and I tried to go to take a nap, and it didn't work, and I woke back up, and so yeah, I wanted to sleep for the rest of the night, and then I was like, well, since I'm not going to sleep, I guess I'll make a video for you guys because I haven't done that yet. So today, so yeah, it's whatever. I hate the quality of my video right now because it looks like pure shit. It's like pure shit, whatever. So, agenda for tomorrow is that I'm waking up in the morning to go to work. After I go to work, I'm going pretty much straight to. I don't have to go to work till 11, so I might have time to throw in some homework and final work there. And I go straight to class, and I have to ask her about my freaking part of my project that won't work for some fucking reason. I'm like trying to do it, and it's like it's not working with my shit. I don't know why, and so I'm like I've been looking on the internet, finding other different ways to do it, and I can't find a way, and it's not telling me that there's a bug. The console isn't telling me, or the debugger, I guess, would more or less be the part that tells you. It's not saying that there's an error, so it's just not working. And I've been looking at because I've done this part before and it worked on a different lab. Actually, it was a different project. It was my midterm, but I'm doing it on my final project, and it's still not work, and it's not working on this one. And I'm like, well, what the fuck do I do about this? Like, I don't. So, yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do. She might help me. She might not. I literally don't know what to do, and I'm very confused, and I'm getting very frustrated about it. This one helps, so I can call it a day and then submit it, so then I can study for my fucking Japanese final, and then I can fucking study for my goddamn animation, well, lighting design final rendering and shit. I just want to be done with everything, and yeah. So yeah, that's pretty much gonna be my day tomorrow. Cause now after I do her class, I have my Japanese final, so I might have like 30 minutes or an hour to study for that, which just seems like it never is a long enough time to do fucking anything for her class. So yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do. And I haven't worked out again in like a few weeks, so sucks. Yeah, everything kind of just sucks right now. So another thing is that I might be going on antidepressants sometime soon. I don't know. I have to call this one clinic and probably get a whole bunch of testing done there, which is making me not want to spend the money for my tattoo even more because I'm like, I know the medication is going to cost a lot. I already had to buy a whole bunch of vitamins or vitamin D. So I might just wait for a few months to do everything. I can't do everything at the same time, so yeah. Might be where I'm at. Oh. But yeah, everything is looking towards possible um, anti-depression. medication, stuff like that. Um, yeah, it's just kind of seeming towards that. Like I'm in an okay mode right now, but I'm also not sleeping. I haven't slept for like a few days, and I don't really know why. And my day has kind of been kind of a little bit shitty. So I've been very paranoid lately, and my anxiety has been very up lately, and I'm just getting tired and like emotionally tired, not like regular tired, and I just kind of hate it a little bit. Oh, not a lot. Most of the time, I just kind of just feel done. So yeah, that's where I'm at. I don't want to put a downer on this video, so I'm just gonna stop talking and let you guys go. So I will talk to you guys probably a little bit later tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow. Yeah. So I hope you guys are having a good day, night, whatever time you are watching this video. Talk to you later.